You know you're getting old when you have to look at yesterday's video to remember if you vlogged before you left the house or after you got home. For the life of me, I could not remember. Because I didn't want to talk to you about stuff we did when I had already talked about it when I got home. I could not remember. I vlogged before we left. Now I know, because I just went and watched myself. We left here yesterday, and looking eastward, it looked beautiful out. And we pulled out of the driveway, and we turned west, because we had to go into town, go to the bank, go to the post office. And we turned into the road, and I looked up, and I'm like, Dad, look at the sky. And coming off of Lake Michigan, because that's the direction it's coming from, was this horrible looking front. I mean, it looked black. And Dad's like, we might have to go back and close the windows in the house. We did not. We left two open. Because once we got done doing a couple errands in town, it looked kind of like it was not going to be so bad. And the last couple times it rained, it never came in the windows. So, it did look wicked though. I wish I would have took a picture, but I was driving. And Dad cannot take pictures on my iPhone to save his life. He shakes too bad. His hand is not steady. So every time he takes a picture, it's always not good. So we went to the bank and we went to the post office and we stopped at the insurance and paid his car insurance. And we went on the bypass and went down to the south side of Indiana. We were going to go to eat at a place called McCree's Italian Restaurant. But they're not open on Mondays, which we did not know. So Dad's like, I was so looking forward to having some meatballs. I'm like, well, guess what? You're not having the meatballs today. So, we just took a little tootle around, stopped at the store Dad wanted to stop at. He spent like $2. He bought himself a long-handled dustpan. And for the neighbor, he got one of those things you put over food and you heat it up in the microwave. Because Dad looked in his microwave one day and he's like, his microwave's horrible. So I think he did it as a hint to him going, don't put food in there, let it get all over your microwave. He's a single bachelor guy, he really don't care, but Dad's trying to help him out, as he says. And then we went to a Chinese restaurant we haven't been to in a while, one of our favorites. And we had lunch there. For the both of us, it was like $10.68, including, that was taxes, and we had water, and I got to have my favorite green beans, I got to have my sushi, I got to have peanut butter chicken, we had the buffet. I ate my whole meal with my chopsticks, so I just took my time. Dad's like, I would never be able to, I'd be sitting here not being able to eat. But, so it was nice and cheap. So we got done there. Dad was hurting. I'm used to when the rain comes and the pressure in the air. I'm used to my joints hurting. And Dad never got it until he's noticed every time it starts to rain or there's pressure in the air, his ankle that he broke, like 22 years ago, excuse me, and his hip that he had replaced. Now, it gets painful when that kind of weather comes. He goes, you know, I never thought that was really true, but it's really true. When the bad weather comes, it makes my joints hurt. And I'm like, you think people have been making it up all these years? His ankle was starting to hurt really bad yesterday, but today it doesn't hurt that bad because there is no rain or pressure out there. And so we go to Walmart. I spent 50 cents to go into my bag of stuff for ornaments. I found a couple of items I want online. I ordered one thing from Amazon today. I used some of my birthday money. I'd forgotten I still had some loaded in there, so I used that to order something. And on eBay is going to be the last thing I need to order, and I should have everything I need. Then I could try my hand at making them. And I also stopped at the hair place and got myself some more Regis shampoo. I like that a lot. I do like the Regis shampoo a lot. And we left there. We were going to go to Meijer's. And I said, do you just want to go home? And he's like, yes, I do. My ankle hurts. I'm like, okay. So we stopped at Sonic to get beverages because it was a happy hour, and he tried what did he get? A strawberry limeade with pineapple. And I just got a cherry limeade. And we come home and chilled. Today has been a paperwork day. I got up and got all my stuff done. My cousin came at 2:30 and we talked about all of our accounts, what's happening with the farms, what stuff has been put out that I didn't know about because the last couple of days his texts have not been working on his phone. He's got to have his phone worked on. But everything's kosher now. He goes, that went a lot better than I thought it would. I said, I try to keep up on everything. And I did a payroll for employees, and the one guy, Mitch, stopped by here and got his check while we were here, and Matt, he took Matt's with him. The day after tomorrow, my cousin takes, him and his wife are taking their daughter to college. The last couple days, then she's gone. So yeah. So after he left, I got my desk straightened out. Dad left soon after that to go. He's the bingo caller tonight. So right now he's probably going I-15. My brain is not functioning. I just watched Army Wives at a DVR, and I just watched Oprah. She's talking to Rihanna on Sunday night. And I watched Bunheads. I like that show. Can't help it. It's a cute show. And at 9 o'clock I'm going to watch MasterChef. If I remember. I do have it on DVR. I do have it set to record in case I forget. Or I get into reading, or I get into something else. So I have a backup plan. It's always nice to have a backup plan. So that's pretty much my last couple days in a nutshell. A very big nutshell. Tomorrow I'm going to cook Dad some Italian food. I'm going to make, well, we have some sealed, we got them at Sam's Club, some gnocchi that are sealed and they need to be used. So I'm going to make some gnocchi, boil it, put them in a skillet, fry them just slightly, and then let them put some sauce on them and let them kind of simmer for a little bit, and then I'm going to make some shrimp scampi. Laid out some shrimp, you know, little butter, olive oil, garlic, shrimps, and a salad, and I'm going to make some of the Cheddar Bay biscuits for bread, for the sauce for the gnocchi. So that's my plan for tomorrow. I just felt like cooking, being in the kitchen. We sent over a big bowl of soup to the neighbor today. Dad sent over a big bowl of soup, a bowl of pasta salad, a bowl of some cut up onion in case he wants to put some of that in the soup, a couple cornbread muffins. We're always feeding the neighbor. He's a good dude. He'll probably get gnocchi tomorrow. I feel like I'm boring today, but I don't care. I guess that's all I'm going to roll. It is 7:40. Might go watch a couple videos. I got my stuff here. I wrote down the recipe for the biscuits. I always write it on one of these little pieces of paper, and then I always take it in the kitchen, and it always gets thrown away. So then I always have to go to Tammy Yo-Yo Max 12's page, look up the biscuits, write it down again. I think I've written this thing down 3 or 4 times. But that's okay. You'd think I would remember it by now, but I don't. I don't have to because I can just go write it down. Okay, I'm leaving now. I've babbled enough. You might see me tomorrow and you might not. You know, the odds are in the favor you will, but you know, every once in a while I don't. Maybe I'll take my flip cam in the kitchen with me tomorrow and just kind of putz around while I'm throwing stuff together. Because tomorrow isn't really it's like it's not from scratch cooking. It's just kind of like timing everything out. And the only thing from scratch I'm making are the biscuits, the cheddar biscuits. Okay, I'm done now. Bye, everybody.